So not only is this deck one of the best budget decks in the game, if not the best budget deck in the game, it's one of the best decks in the game. I have had an alarming amount of success with this. This deck is currently 6-1 in Legend. Like, I've done nothing but win with this deck, except one time into a Druid because he got Wild Growth into Overgrowth into combo, and you just don't expect to win those, right? Like, whatever. But for most other matchups, you're so fast that you can beat other control or armor gaining matchups, and you have weapons along with your minions. So if you're playing against another aggro deck, you can actually control the board a little bit with your weapon if you want, or just fully commit to going face and out damage them. It's really up to you. This deck is fairly versatile, honestly, because you can be aggressive, but you can control a little bit if you want to until, you know, you turn it on and you burst them. It's got actually a lot of resource generation. Sky Raiders gives you 2 random cards, and even though they're random and they're not great, they're still good. Like, it's still card generation. You have Corsair Cache for 2 more card draw, Anchor for 2 more, Livewire Lance for even more card generation, and then Horde Pillager to get the most out of the weapons you already played, which isn't inherently like a card draw. It doesn't thin your deck out, but it gets you extra value. This deck is really, really good. I would highly recommend it to anybody to make the deck more budget. Take out an Anchor, or the only legendary. Put in potentially one of a couple of things. One, you can put in another Iron Beak if you play against a lot of priests or guys with taunts. A Fiery War Axe could be good. Or you can put in the Canarg. I took out the Canarg because I didn't need that many weapons, but if you take out a weapon, it's okay to replace the weapon with him. So yeah, that's about it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say this deck is a solid 8.5, if not 9. I've had a blast with it. It's super duper strong, and I would recommend playing it because it's super duper cheap. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's jump into it. Oh yeah, and if there's anything I can do to improve the content for you guys, please let me know. I want to be as good as I possibly can for you. But if you already like my content, feel free to subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy the games. Okay, so arguably one of the best decks in the game right now, if not the best. This starting hand, abysmal. Okay, you don't want any of these cards in your opening hand. You want to curve out, you want to have some card draw for some weapons, and you want to kill them, right? Some people were talking about how they don't like the Gnarg. Personally, I like it. Yes, you might not be able to always play your weapons on curve because of this and it'll kill it, but you still get to hit multiple times. It has a constant like flow of weapons. Basically, you just want to have weapons equipped for as long as possible. That's a little bit disappointing. That's one of the ones I was hoping to draw. Or Arcanite Reaper so I could play after. But you know, I'm not that picky. I'll suffer through it. It gets me a weapon. There are no pirates. The question is, do I play the South Sea Captain this turn? The answer is no. We just charge his face with this. We armor, I guess, and hit him. Like, I could have played this, but that just gets me immediate damage, which I think is pretty important. I can just play South Sea Captain next turn, push more damage, play Anchor to draw cards, or Livewire Lance to push more damage. I don't really know what I want to do, actually. Also, South Sea Captain does pump the 2-1 to a 3-2, which is very good, but it still gets wiped by the 2 damage removal. So it's essentially 1 damage, and then the 3-3 might live for a turn or 2, and then I just need to hope he doesn't have, like, Holy Fire. Not Holy Fire. Wrong card. Nope. Divine. Holy Nova. There we go. That's the one. That's the ticket.
I will not be denied.
Smack him. Honestly, just pump him up and make him big and smack him in the face. Holy Nova would hurt, but I can play Anchor and just constantly have this flow of weapons going that hopefully will be enough. Or Breath of the Infinite would also kind of suck. So instead of Anchor, I think what I'm kind of forced to do now is play Livewire Lance to kill that so he doesn't gain more value. It also helps the Bloodsail Raider, so this is sick. Let's kill that. Play Bloodsail Raider and hit him in the face. Discovering a spell could be nice later on. We can always draw cards later, it's fine. Horde Pillager is going to get me a totally random weapon at this point. That I can't predict. anymore. It's going to get me this. It's going to get me the 3-2. It could get me Anchor. It could get me any number of things. And I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit upset with the state of the game. For me, because I think I'm going to be in trouble. But it's okay. Next turn, I'm hoping to draw something decent or draw a spell that I can capitalize on. Mortal Strike, I don't think I'm ever going to go below 15 health. My god. Like, that's good, don't get me wrong, but... Whew. Discover a spell. This helps a lot for later, actually, so we'll take that. It doesn't necessarily help now, but we'll push a ton of damage. We will Mortal Strike his face just to push more damage. And then later on, we can do Horde Pillager, give it Rush to potentially kill a Taunt, Heroic Strike, slap him for a ton of damage. And hopefully that's enough. 7. Mirror? Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. He was forced to use a pretty big removal right now. Do I just straight win the game here? 5. I can do a maximum of 9 damage to him. So the answer is no. But I can come moderately close. I'm going to hit him, get a lackey, see what I get first. Huh. Well, we will equip a new weapon. We will hero power. And we will pass. We will push damage. And we will try to kill him with Heroic Strike. And I think that should be enough damage. My god. My god, this deck came together super nicely. I think I still win, right? Arcanite, Heroic Strike is 9. Kobold is lethal. 5. 7. 2. And bam, we got him. This deck is so good, man. I'm literally 100% with this deck so far. It's crazy. Okay, so as far as opening hands go, I don't think I want any of these. I want tempo, I want to kill them off, and for those of you who, you suckers, who stuck around for game 2, I would just like to open with a question. Do you think that there should be a sandbox mode in Hearthstone, where you can go in, all the cards available for free, wild, everything, and you can either play with friends, or have it just be like a ranked game mode that you can play, you don't get rewards, or just like you can play randomly with casual people, or any number of things. Do you think that that would be a good idea? Personally, I think that that would be a phenomenal idea. I think that it would be super cool to just try out a ton of different decks, especially considering there are some sets that I played a long time ago but then took a break on, so I miss them a little bit, or any number of things. You could argue that like Arena kind of does that, but it cycles and you have to pay for it, and it's just, I don't know, a sandbox mode would be super duper cool in my opinion. You wouldn't even like gain anything from it. It would just be like you get to play with these cards for the first time in your young lives, or old lives, I guess, because a lot of you people are 35 plus, which isn't old. I mean, it's old to me, but it's not old in general. But you know how it is. Basically, is a sandbox mode something that you guys would like? Yes or no? Put your thoughts in the comments, and or how you think it should be organized. But anyway, playing as another priest, it's okay. I have multiple weapons in my hand. I'm going to get a weapon next turn, though, with a 3-2. So having these weapons is not perfect. And again, with the Gnarg thing, like, this is why sometimes it might not necessarily be the best. But if I'm able to hit him every single turn for damage, like, that could be really, really good. It could be. I think I want to weapon Skybarge, Coin, Sky Raider. Just go for it, man. Or alternatively, we hold on to it and play it all next turn and save the coin. No, what we want to do is we want to do this and then coin out Dread Corsair as a taunt minion with 3 health and then go face. I don't know why that was a question. I shouldn't be greedy with an aggro deck. If you're playing an aggro deck, you just play tempo and you do the best that you possibly can. That's it. That's all you can do. That's all you can hope to do. Penance, a little lame, but that's okay. I get to play at least 1, maybe 2 pirates next turn. You're kidding. Those are the 2 cards that you stole? Those are some of the best options that you could have had. You get to kill off all of my stuff, but okay. Charge in. Extra minion. Darn it! This literally would have actually been good not too long ago. But okay, we hit with that first so we don't lose charge, and then we just hit him in the face. Next turn, I think it's Livewire Lance to push damage, as opposed to Anchor. Although Anchor is really nice. And I think it has to be Livewire Lance. I really do. Livewire Lance, push damage, get some lackeys, do whatever I can, finish him off with Mortal Strike. Get a lackey, don't need the armor. I'd rather play the lackey that I get. Trade in. He's got more health, so he's maybe easier to keep alive. All these are 1-drops. Okay, I take it back. We don't play the lackey. The lackey's kind of bad here. Heroic Strike and Mortal Coil help me get over a Kartik Defender if he plays it. That's lame, but acceptable, I guess. Hit. Just keep applying pressure, honestly. Like, there's nothing better I can do at this point. I just hope I don't get another Transform Lackey. Livewire Lance is cool, but we just gotta keep pushing face damage. I could have Heroic Strike there. Spell. Nice, I'll take it. Bad. Can be used to kill a taunt. So I guess. Transform to get value. That's actually sick. I think I just go for 5 damage now, actually. Like, I got an extra damage out of it, and I don't know if he's going to rush me down, and I had mana up. And again, I can't be, like, greedy with the mana. Like, what do you do here with 7? You can kill them off, sure, but I don't actually think... Like, I don't care about that, right? That doesn't matter. Like, I don't really... It doesn't... It's kind of tilting, but it's okay. We Molten Breath that. So he can't gain more. Wait, do we just win? 1, 2, 3, 7, 11? Right? There we go, that's math. Dude, again, this guy died. Oh my god, this deck is so strong. What do you guys think, though? Should I take out the Imprisoned Gnarg or no? I actually like him in the deck. But I also have 1, 2, 3, 4 other weapons. And then 2 Cash Corsairs. So, part of me thinks that I don't need him. But the other part is like, it's still a guaranteed weapon in my hand that I can just keep playing. But I might take him out. Tell me what you guys think. So actually, spoiler alert, I did actually end up taking it out. Because I don't think that it's necessarily that important. I took out the Morg... Or the whatever, not the Artificer, the guy that gets the weapon. I already forgot his name. And I replaced him with the Worgen Infiltrator. So that way I still have another 1-drop that I could potentially play for tempo. But I don't like overflow on weapons. Like right now, I'd play this 2-1 just because. It'll be a thing on the board he's going to have to try to deal with. Some people might say, why not the Battle Mage? Well, that's a good question. And it's just because personally, I don't like the Battle Mage as much as Worgen Infiltrator. I think that the Battle Mage is killed a decent amount of the time, but having this 2-1 stealth minion, most of the time he'll either be able to trade in or guaranteed get a hit, whereas the Battle Mage might not always be able to do that. Yeah, the Battle Mage could get this value trade going, but... Wow! That is a lot of dudes. I don't know. The point is, it's a personal preference thing. I'll hit him in the face. Dread Corsair is not bad. Draw another pirate. We'll play South Sea Deckhand. I went face with it for damage because I don't care if he does damage to me. But let's be real here. Double Skybarge could be sick. Oh no, that could be bad. We're going to play the Skybarge. We're going to hope that he can't actually kill it off. We're going to hit him. Next turn, it's going to be... Ooh, Sky Raider's not bad. Probably Livewire Lance... South Sea Deckhand to push some damage. I'm assuming that he's not gonna have... Oh my god, you actually killed it. That's a pretty sick card. We're just gonna keep pushing damage. We'll push damage with this. We'll push damage later on as well with more stuff. Like, we have no shortage of damage. He did kill that Sky Barge, which sucks. But... And to be fair, I think this is a bad matchup just in general. Like, being able to generate that much is really bad. Especially considering he stole it with a randomly generated pirate. So that sucks. We go face. We play one lackey, we play two lackeys, we just kind of ignore it all. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take a net bagel. Will I ever get to Alexstrasza? Probably not. Evasive Worm, I can play next turn for tempo and potentially trade into something big if he plays it, so I'll take it. Corsair Cash is okay. Drawn most of my weapons at this point. Ugh, you're disgusting, man. Disgusting! Bombs in my deck, I don't care. I'll outrace him. This doesn't even matter, honestly. Boom. We'll play this first, because if I get a brigade, that would be sick. Aw, man. I think I play this, actually. As opposed to the court. No. I think we have to play this. And then we just go face and hit him for as much damage as possible. Then we're going to play Corsair Cash. And we're just going to keep pumping out damage. Just keep it coming. I think that in terms of, like, overall damage, I have more. I have to draw the bombs for him to get a lot of his damage, but... Oh, God. You have Risky Skipper, don't you? Or Bladestorm, potentially? What exactly are you getting here with that Armorsmith? Like, what he's getting is a dead Armorsmith, because I'm going to kill it. Oh, you're just brawling? That's a mistake. Okay. A 1/1 lives. Not a big deal. I really don't care if that one minion lived or not. It is meaningless. Puts another bomb. Don't care. Arcanite Reaper, baby. Arcanite Reaper, baby. That's a lot of damage going to his face. And now we just push as much damage face as we can. Like, the game is mostly over unless he gets a taunt. Like, Korkron Elite, Heroic Strike is lethal. Okay, we win. Sick. Tons of damage. That's a lot of damage. Then we go boop and boop and smack. We'll just make it 12-3 as well. Just no, it's not a 12-3 because that's not my weapon. That's my attack. An 8-3, still a very big South Sea deckhand. No, South Sea Raider. Bloodsail Raider. There we go. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. This deck is really, really, really strong. I would recommend it to pretty much anybody. It's cheap. You can replace the Anchor with another Livewire Lance or a 3/2 weapon. Or put in the Dormant Guide that gives you a weapon at the end if you can't afford the Anchor. Although the Anchor is really, really, really good, man. I would recommend it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed.